I chose this painting because it hit my heart in some pretty warm spots when I saw it. Because it reminds me, as I wrote to you, it reminds me of the woods where I walk my dog every day. And I'm going to cry thinking. To be fair, I cry a lot, but those woods are really special to me, and it's just a small band of woods, right? The Walker Road woods and the ski trails and the snowshoe trails, and there's a stretch of pathway in those woods that I call the dark woods. I call the dark woods the dark woods because one day I was out there with a friend of mine and her daughter, her 5-year-old daughter, who got tired and cranky and was whining, and I was like, we're in the woods, how can you not be loving this? And so I just made up this story. I was like, oh, but we're going in the dark woods, it's a magical place, it's very scary. And she was like, oh, the dark woods, ooh, look at that hole in the tree, what treasures are. And so the woods took on this sort of magical fairy tale quality that I think didn't come out of nowhere. I mean, it was not just born of some kid's 3 o'clock need for a nap, right? It really is magical. And the woods, the cedar trees and the pine trees, they look like that. Are they cedar in there? I don't think so. Anyway, I don't know what they are. But you know what? Gary Saunders would know, because he wrote a book about trees. He wrote a book called My Life with Trees. And these are the trees. I feel like I'm having this really personal response to these particular trees because I see trees like this every day. And I feel like he painted the trees that he saw every day. And what I really like about this is that it captures the light of a pine forest, of pine woods, in the fall, when the sun hangs low, which you can't capture and photograph, and I know because I've tried, and he does it. He captures that light. The first thing I noticed was the trees. It was not the light, it was the trees, and they were my trees. They're not just pretty trees or cool trees that remind me of home or of a nostalgic time. No, they're actually my trees. I'm pretty sure he came here, went into my woods, painted my trees. They're mine. And so I felt a sense of not ownership, but really strong, intimate kinship with them. They're my trees. My trees.